What's up, everyone? I'm back. I'm better than ever. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling grateful. And I just want to thank you all for all the positivity you've left on my page. For all the new subscribers, welcome. Hello, my name is Morcie, and I help people shift their consciousness and heal themselves. And I took a couple months off, some time, and I did a lot of inner work. I mean, we're always doing inner work, but sometimes we have to take some time off to really focus. And I figured a great video to come back, a great topic to talk about is what inner work looks like. You know, we often hear people say, go within, right? I say go within too. Go within. Do inner work. But what does that really mean? What do you do? Number one, rest. Rest. Your world will wait for you. The world may not wait for you. The world's not in your control, but your world is taking care of you. During my time, while I was resting, I was taking a break, I kept telling myself, my world is taking care of me, right? I trust in divine timing. I need this time for myself. I need this time to recoup my energy. I need this time to know what it feels like to do whatever I want, right? Sometimes we don't even know what resting looks like or feels like. Sometimes we're resting and our mind is still on our responsibilities. That's not resting, right? We're still draining our mind. Our mind is still working. It's very interesting how we have to learn how to rest because we're so used to stimulating the mind with something to do. When you think about the incoming and outgoing flow of the universe, right? Outgoing flow is manifestation, that creation, the doing. We're manifesting all day, every day, good or bad. That's the outgoing flow. The incoming flow is when we're sitting in stillness, silence, basking in the field of spaciousness. We're receiving from the universe insight, just being, nowhere to go, no plan, just being. That's receiving. That's where we feel the energy. And during this time, it's so important to have those moments where we're resting. We're doing what we feel we want to do. We're not being controlled by the mind telling us what we have to do. And there's no guilt involved in it. If you want to go and watch Netflix, do it. I know some people are like, oh no, like your mind is gonna be so stuck in, just do it. Do something that you're just gonna feel guilt-free for a second in your life, in your moment. Rest and be there fully, right? After you watch Netflix, go walk, okay? Let's add some nature, all right? Because nature is always itself. So when you're out in nature, you're very influenced by that energy, right? Nature has nothing to prove. It has nothing to protect. It's not trying to show you how important it is. Nature's just growing, right? It never hurries, but it's always on time. Surround yourself in nature so you can reflect that energy. You can feel it. That energy, it's within you. It's already within you. What you have to do is just allow it to arise. Number two, what does inner work look like? Self-reflection. Self-reflection. Now, I call this the extraction phase, right? You know, if any of you have gotten a facial, the extraction phase is when they pop your pimples and it hurts. They get your nose and they take out all the blackheads. It hurts. But in the end, when you look in the mirror, okay? Well, maybe not at the end because your face is a little swollen at the end, but maybe in like a day or two, when you look in the mirror, okay, your face is beautiful. It is clear, it is clean, it is smooth because you took out all the impurities. This is self-reflection. Self-reflection is tough, you know? You have to recognize your triggers. You have to be transparent and honest with yourself. You have to be brave. Put yourself in that place of, you know what? I could have been wrong here. Darn it, I was wrong. Darn it. Or some of you are like, great, I was wrong. Whatever it might be, right? I'm always like, oh, I'm wrong. Okay, I just learned something. I'm always trying to learn. I'm a lifelong learner. So if I was wrong, great, man, great. Now I can learn something because I sure as hell don't know everything. I don't want to try and tell my mind that I know everything because I don't. And those are what, in that moment, you self-reflect. You can talk out loud to yourself. You can write in a journal. If you want to talk to someone, sure, but self-reflection is I would recommend doing it alone. It's really about changing the narrative that you gave your beliefs, right? It's about changing the narrative you gave your beliefs and shifting your relationship with that experience, right? With every experience comes a lesson. And sometimes there's this part of us, right? We can call it the ego, right? The part of us that is the unconscious mind, the unobserved mind, right? The part of us is like, that we think we know what that is. The ego is the part, oh my God. The ego, right, is who we think we are, okay? Much better. The ego is who we think we are. But it's also called the unobserved mind, right? Because we're not aware of it. We're not aware of who we think we are. So we're always trying to play out this role of who we think we are, not realizing that we can shift that, we can transform that, we can go beyond that, we can transcend it. We have that power to shift the way we perceive the world. We have that power to change our relationship with our reality, but it really does take honesty with ourselves. It takes the extraction. If I'm honest with you, this is probably my favorite part. Not that, you know, we should have a favorite part, but it is because there's so many aha moments in my self-reflection. Many of you already know I journal every day. I mean, you know, sometimes I take time away, but the majority of the time I'm always journaling. I always have questions. I'm curious. I want to ponder, and the most amazing insight and explanation, it comes through journaling. That's my preferred form of self-reflection, because sometimes the thoughts in my head, they get so jumbled up, like it's like a string that's all tangled. But when I journal, I'm straightening out the string and it all makes sense. So take time to self-reflect. Number 3, what does inner work look like? Empowerment. Empowerment. You've rested, right? Your energy levels are good, man. You're doing what you want, no guilt. You're feeling free, right? Maybe you even like decided, hey, I don't want to hang around these people anymore. They're draining me of my energy. You're good, you're rested. Now you have enough time to focus on you. Now you self-reflected now. And you're like, man, I was wrong here. I was right here. Maybe I should change this. Maybe I should change that. Maybe I should look at the world in this perspective instead of this perspective. Now it's time to empower yourself. Look in the mirror. Do your I am affirmations. Talk to yourself. You know what I do? I get my sage. I open my window, I get my sage, and I start talking out loud. Just cleansing the energy in the room. I talk out loud. And what I do is, it's kind of like my own ceremony. I made it up myself, right? I take the sage and I say all of what I would like to let go of. all of what I would like to release, reminding myself of who I am. After I'm done with the sage, I get the Palo Santo for positivity. Whoa. The Palo Santo for positivity. And I tell myself all the things what I may want to do, all my goals and my plans for how I want my state of mind to be, how much space I want to bring in to my daily life, when I'm going to shift myself back into the present moment. I'm on it. You can do this morning and evening. You can do this every day of the week. You can do it whenever you feel like it. Empowerment. Let me know down below how you choose to empower yourself. How do you empower yourself? What's your ceremony? What do you do? Where do you go? This is so important. It's like the cherry on top, right? Because, you know, when we self-reflect, we want to make sure we give ourselves credit where credit's due, right? It's almost like, in my mind, okay, I came up with this metaphor. The self-reflection is like you got in the shower, you're all clean, you're cleansed. And the empowerment is like, now you're putting on some clothes. These clothes might make you feel cute. They might make you feel cool. They might make you feel fabulous, right? We talk about thought, right? Thought's a tool, we use it. We use it to navigate through the world. We don't want thought to use us. That's why I always encourage observing your thought. Observing thought. It is not you, but we use it as a tool to create this perspective and lens through which we see our world. And when we're conscious of thought, we can consciously choose. When we're not, we don't choose, right? We're always manifesting. Every moment, every day. Good, bad. We're made to manifest. We're master manifestors, whether you know it or not. Empower yourself, man. If you don't do it, no one else is. You might go seeking validation here and there, but it's never gonna be like the way you do it. During my time off, there's this song, and the song goes a little something like, I want to love me the way that you love me. I want to trust me the way that you trust me, right? I want to see me the way you see me, type thing. And it's supposed to be romantic, okay? But for me, I took it as for my higher self. I talked to my higher self, and I was like, there's something that I'm not seeing in myself. There's something that I'm not allowing myself to see so that I could break free, right, of limiting beliefs, of thoughts, of worthiness, whatever. And all I kept saying is, I want to love me like you love me. I want to trust me like you trust me. I want to see me like you see me. And I would say it every day. And each and every day, my mind would start, my awareness, it would start expanding. I started feeling worthy. I started speaking up for myself. I started saying no. I started saying no. The power of no. I mean, the thing is that when you have tendencies to people please, which means you want to feel validated by others, so sometimes you just do things that are, you know, not aligned with yourself. You people please and you say yes too much, right? Happens with me. I started saying no and it felt so good. No, I can't hang out. No, I'm sorry, I'm not interested in your job opportunity. No, you can't come over. No. Feels so good. Feels so freeing to say no without feeling guilty, because you know you have to keep your energy levels intact. Rest. Your world will wait for you. Self-reflect. Get into the nitty-gritty. Start extracting and empower yourself, because no one's gonna do it like you do it. Nobody knows you like you know you. I have a free guided meditation that I've created, and I'm gonna put that link down below. The purpose is for you to observe your thoughts, to observe thought, to know what it's like, right? To be within space and just be there with no end goal. You're not trying to go anywhere. You're not trying to be enlightened. You're there. And through that meditation, what you'll learn is what you receive through sitting in stillness, through basking in the field of spaciousness. Be sure to download that and sign up for that, because that will make you a part of my email list. And I will be starting coaching soon. So for those who are interested in one-on-one coaching with me, do sign up on my email list. You will get that free guided meditation, and you will be the first to know when applications are open. Okay? You will be the first, my YouTube fam. Alrighty? So I want to thank you guys once again. I'm sending you all love. I'm so appreciative. You know, I came on YouTube, I saw all the positive comments, and I was reminded of my purpose and the joy it brings. So you guys give me energy, you guys give me inspiration, I give back. It's a cycle of giving and receiving. I'm grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Live in a state of gratitude, everyone. My name is Morcie. Peace.